Hello there once again, and yeah, as you can see, I just recently acquired, they just arrived here, the Secret Lair drop series from I think June it was. So in this case I want to open the Kellogsloops, both versions, Volkan Baga in the non-foil and Chris Rahn in the foil version, as those are the interesting ones for me. The other ones, yeah, well, they go into my wardrobe and are waiting for better times. So, let's see what we can get and what can I acquire here. So, let's start with Chris Rahn. Interesting one. So everything's closed, everything's shut. Cool one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Interesting, didn't know that. Fun. Very, very interesting. So, contents in English, it's made in the USA, so let's go. Fun little thing, didn't know that. A new one for this set. We've got Ravager of the Fells. It's easy to open, definitely. So it just went up in this little piece of foil. You can just put this away. And let's see. We've got a really, really nice cozy look. So quality is also very good. So it's pretty good centered. Quality of the layering is really nice. Got no issues for the borders. And well, here it's a little bit to the right, I think. Still very nice, very good card. So this, we've got Primeval Titan and this cool, nice layering. So for these cards, I really like the foiling, because the clearing comes out way better in this aspect. So very, very nice, very cool card. So for the borders, this one is cut rather well. So no crimping, no cutting, no framing, no such issues. Just a good. Oh well. Here you can see it a little bit. There was ripped out slightly a little bit. Still near mint. Good status. This one is the card that I personally absolutely wanted. Really nice card. Platinum Angel. And in this case, yeah, it just reminds me for the Angels in Doctor Who. So I really like this card, I really like this style. So this one is pretty much for me the best card that Chris Rahn has drawn. So very, very nice Platinum Angel. Will enjoy to play with it. Huntsmaster of the Fells in the normal and the sketch version. Interesting cards. Ravager of the Fells. Okay, this one was just a little bit of dust, paper dust that is coming in while production runs. So yeah, 2 Huntsmasters. As far as I know, the Huntsmaster is the only card that can be inserted here. So yeah, let's see what Volkan Baga will offer for us. This is also a thank you card, yes, but in another style. Interesting. Thank you for being part of Secret Lair. Very nice. Let's see what kind of different cuts will come out of here. But for now, we've got Elspeth, the Knight Errant, and as far as I know, this is also the bonus card in the sketch version, like the Huntmaster. So we will only see different cards in the Kellogsloops or in the Land Cycle. Very nice for this card here. So I wanted to open this for myself in non-foil, because I think the drawing here in the back is way more detailed in the non-foil version, so it looks really, really nice. And I want to play with this card, especially with a little bit of over framing, let's say. So very, very nice card. Cool to play, I think. We've got a Patron Wizard. So for this card, I think the foil one would really look nice, but for now I only want this one. Maybe later I'll open the other one. This one is the money card from the set, Berserk. And yeah, green instant kill. That's very, very nice, and I'll play with it in the command zone. Venduran Enchantress and Elspeth Knight Errant as the sketch version. So once again, very, very nice card. Also, it seems this card has a little bit of a whitening issue, if you can see it here. So that's just the upper border. The rest of it looks cut very good, so very nicely. Here on the lower border you can see it a little bit cut out, so I think the cutting was made from the front and not from the back. And yeah, else looks rather good. We do have a little tiny whitening on the downer borders. The rest is very good. Same. Oh yeah, looks good. We can work with that. And the Verduran Enchantress also looks good. Stomp is in the correct way, so cool cards. Interesting way is these cards from Volkan Baga, they are with German text. Rather cool, as I'm a German, so I like these ones. So let's see, we do have Kellogsloops, third style of Thank You, and Foil Mystic Remora. And the fourth one is, let's see, whether the non-foil, yes, it has another style. Thank you for being part. And the Mystic Remora in non-foil. So, let's see. I'll put these up here. They'll get some kind of protection later on. So the typical inner sleeves. For now, we'll open the Mystic Remora. And this one is a little bit better in the closing than the other ones. So interesting, it doesn't really want to be opened. Very nice. Now, no more chances. So, just for the first aspect, we'll compare them now later on. We've got the Mystic Remora. We've got a Retreat to Coral Helm. We've got the good one Burgeoning. A Utopia Sprawl. And an Opaline Sliver. Nice as a bonus card. Especially for my Sliver deck. It is happy to see that. Because the Opaline is also one of the cards that I don't have or didn't have. Not in this case. So very, very nice to play. Now let's see what this kind of set can bring. We've got a Mystery Remora. Once again on foil. Retreat to Coral Helm. Burgeoning. Utopia. Oh, nice. The Cloud Shredder Sliver. Also with a nice little bit of frame damage. Yeah, well, just happens. The rest of it looks very good. So let's compare these cards. So we've got the Mystic Remora in foil and non-foil. So for me, it's pretty much the way the hair is foiled. Here it's just some kind of white, white dotting, or rather a kind of white flow. So in this case, yeah, the Mystic Remora in foil looks really, really nice. For the kind of drawing of the style itself, I think the non-foil is even better because it has the old school feeling of such drawings. For me, it's a little bit like the Japanese style of cards. For the cutting, yeah, it's like with the other cards, so the cut itself is rather good. Only in the upper border we do have a little bit of a whiting cutout. Still very nice. So that's the Mystic Remora. Also, if you can see it here, the coloring itself, yeah, I know it's foil for the writing, for the text, but it looks way more bright on the non-foil version. So we've got Retreat to Coral Helm. Also here the non-foil version looks brighter. The Retreat to Coral Helm in foil is a little bit darker. Also here, as this drawing style implies, I think as it is rather in a comical style, the non-foil versions look a little bit better. But still, very, very cool card. I've got the burgeoning. Also, once again, the foil one is a little bit darker. There's once again this kind of whitening directly from the cutting. So I think it's stamped out from a foil. And yeah, rest is rather good. Also, now well, I think in this aspect, in this case, and yeah, you can see it here, it looks, this one, a little bit better in the foil version because the coloring is rather near from the foil to the non-foil version, and here you have the shimmer, the glittering that you really want in this burgeoning version. So very nice. Last one, Utopia's Sprawl. And for that, yeah, here this card is way darker in reality. So it looks darker. It's the reflections that you can see here, they don't come directly to the eye, I think. So the Utopia's Sprawl in non-foil is brighter, if you want to see that. And the foiling itself, it also looks very good. But for this kind of style from a card, the non-foil version, in my opinion, is a little bit better for this kind of style at least. So for example, for the Platinum Angel here in the upper corner, there the style with the foiling, you can see it here, it's absolutely stunning for this kind of card. So I hope you liked the small comparison, at least for the Kellogsloops versions, and got to see the overview for the other cards. I now liked these both slivers for my deck. And now, have a good time. And once again, thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you. Interesting. Postcards. Goodbye and a good evening.